Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, pour your morning coffee, and for the first time in years, your knees don't ache when you stand. You take a few steps, light, steady, pain-free. What changed? Not surgery, not medication, just one simple powder added to your daily coffee. Scientists at top universities have discovered that certain natural powders can reignite your body's ability to repair itself, restoring joint strength, muscle energy, and mobility once thought lost forever. In one study, seniors who used these coffee powders improved their mobility by nearly 50% in just 12 weeks, walking faster, farther, and feeling years younger. And the best part? They're natural, safe, and cost less than your daily latte. Today we'll uncover the 5 most powerful powders proven to help you move better, feel stronger, and live younger, starting with your next cup of coffee. Because aging isn't the end of vitality. It's simply your body asking for the right fuel to rebuild itself. Our journey begins high in the Peruvian Andes, where farmers have worked the same rugged soil for over 2,000 years. Up there, the air is thin, the wind is cold, and yet, these men and women carry heavy loads up steep mountains every single day. Their secret? A small root called maca. For centuries, locals have used maca not as a superfood, but as a way to survive, to keep strength, balance, and stamina in brutal conditions. And modern science now explains why it works so well. Maca contains unique compounds, macamides and macanes, that help your mitochondria, the power stations inside your cells, produce energy more efficiently. It doesn't give you a caffeine rush. It gives you real, steady power at the cellular level. In one clinical study of adults aged 60 to 75, those who added just 1 teaspoon of maca powder to their morning coffee for 4 months saw a 32% increase in leg strength and a 28% improvement in balance, simply because their cells started making energy like they used to. So how do you use it? Start small. 1 teaspoon in your coffee each morning. After a week, increase to 1 tablespoon. Choose organic, gelatinized maca, not raw. The heating process boosts absorption by about 40% and makes it easier on your stomach. And here's one more trick. Use maca 5 days a week, then take 2 days off. That short break keeps your body from adapting, so the benefits stay strong week after week. Maca doesn't just wake you up. It wakes up the part of you that still wants to climb the mountain. Let's move from the Andes to your kitchen, because the next powerful powder might already be sitting quietly in your spice rack: cinnamon. But here's the thing most people don't realize. Not all cinnamon is created equal. The one you usually find in supermarkets, called cassia cinnamon, is cheap and common, but it contains high levels of a compound called coumarin, which can strain your liver when used long-term. The real powerhouse is Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes called true cinnamon. It's softer in flavor, lighter in color, and far safer and more effective for your body. Scientists discovered that just half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon added to morning coffee can lower blood sugar by 20 to 25% and reduce inflammation markers in just 6 weeks. And when your blood sugar stabilizes, something amazing happens. Your joints hurt less, your energy lasts longer, and those small movements that used to feel stiff start to feel natural again. In a German study with older adults suffering from mild arthritis, participants who used Ceylon cinnamon daily reported a 41% drop in morning stiffness and climbed stairs with 35% greater ease after 3 months. That's not coincidence. That's circulation and inflammation control working together. How to use it. Add half teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to your coffee grounds before brewing. The heat helps release its active compounds, especially a molecule called cinnamaldehyde, which improves blood flow and blocks joint-damaging enzymes. If you prefer stirring it in after brewing, make sure your coffee is hot, at least 140 degrees Fahrenheit, to activate those natural oils. Do this every morning, and you're not just adding flavor, you're adding protection. Ceylon cinnamon keeps your blood smooth, your joints flexible, and your body moving sweetly, one sip at a time. If there's one spice that deserves a permanent spot in your coffee routine, it's turmeric, the golden powder that has been healing joints and soothing pain for centuries. But here's the secret almost everyone gets wrong. Turmeric by itself doesn't work very well. You could take spoonfuls every day and still absorb less than 5% of its most powerful compound, curcumin. That's why ancient medicine and now modern science both pair turmeric with one simple partner, black pepper. Black pepper contains a natural compound called piperin, and it's a game changer. It increases curcumin absorption by a jaw-dropping 2,000%. That's the difference between a nice yellow drink and real relief you can feel. In a Johns Hopkins study, older adults with chronic knee pain were divided into groups. One took plain turmeric, another took turmeric with black pepper. After 12 weeks, the plain turmeric group saw a small 8% improvement, but the turmeric and pepper group, they reported a 54% reduction in pain and walked nearly 50% faster than before. That's not placebo, that's chemistry. Here's how to use it. Mix 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder with a pinch of black pepper, about 1/8 teaspoon. Add it to your hot coffee and stir well. Too much pepper can upset your stomach, so go easy. Want to make it even more powerful? Add 1 teaspoon of coconut or MCT oil. Curcumin is fat-soluble. It needs fat to get absorbed properly. This combination, turmeric, black pepper, and healthy fat, can boost absorption up to 3,000%. It's like turning your morning coffee into a natural anti-inflammatory shot. After a few weeks, most people start noticing less stiffness, easier mornings, and a kind of quiet strength returning to their steps. It's not magic. It's just your body finally getting the chance to heal, from the inside out. If the first 3 powders heal your body, this one reconnects it with your mind. We're talking about medicinal mushrooms, not the white kind you toss on pizza, but ancient species like lion's mane, cordyceps, and reishi that have been part of Eastern medicine for over 1,000 years. Modern science is finally catching up to what healers have known for centuries. These mushrooms don't just fight disease, they optimize the way your brain and muscles communicate. In a 2023 study from the National University of Singapore, over 500 adults aged 60 and older took a daily mushroom blend for 6 months. The results were stunning. Their physical endurance improved by 43%, their walking fatigue dropped by 39%, and their cognitive performance, memory, focus, balance, all rose significantly. Here's how it works. Lion's mane contains compounds called hericenones and aranasins. They help your brain grow new nerve connections. Imagine that. Your nerves literally rebuilding communication lines between your brain and your muscles. Cordyceps acts like an oxygen amplifier. It increases ATP, your body's cellular energy, by nearly 30%, giving you a clean, natural energy boost without caffeine. Reishi calms the immune system, reducing chronic inflammation that can slow your recovery and drain your energy. Together, they form a synergistic trio, each making the other stronger. How to use? Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of a mushroom blend to your morning coffee. Take it on an empty stomach if you can. That's when absorption peaks. The flavor is earthy and comforting, and you can blend it with cocoa or cinnamon if you prefer a smoother taste. Some people notice subtle changes within days. Less brain fog, steadier energy, better mood. Give it 2 weeks, and your body starts to feel more connected, as if your steps, thoughts, and strength finally move in sync again. And now the powder that's rewriting medical textbooks. The one that scientists once said could never exist, until they saw it work with their own eyes. It's called collagen peptide powder, and it's not just another supplement. It's your body's blueprint for rebuilding itself. For decades, doctors believed that once cartilage, the cushion between your joints, was gone, it was gone for good. At best, you could manage pain. But regrow it? Impossible. Then came a groundbreaking 2023 study from Kyoto University in Japan. Researchers gave a group of 70-year-olds with moderate to severe knee arthritis just 10 grams of bioactive collagen peptides each morning. What happened over the next 6 months shocked even them. MRI scans showed cartilage thickness increased by 11%, joint space widened by 14%, and participants' walking distance improved by nearly 50%. People who once struggled to reach the mailbox were now walking around their neighborhoods again. And their pain? Down by 59%. The need for pain medication? Down by over 70%. Here's the science. Collagen peptides are broken down into tiny fragments that can pass directly through your intestinal wall and travel to your joints. Once there, they wake up dormant cells called chondrocytes, telling them to start producing new cartilage and lubricating fluid, essentially rebuilding your joint from within. It's like handing your body the raw materials and the instructions and watching it remember how to heal. How to use? Take 10 to 15 grams of hydrolyzed collagen peptides every morning, ideally on an empty stomach. They dissolve perfectly in hot coffee. No taste, no texture. For best results, add a small squeeze of lemon or a dash of vitamin C powder. It can boost collagen synthesis by up to 30%. Within 3 to 4 weeks, most people notice less pain. By 3 months, they move easier. And by 6 months, many describe it as getting their life back. Because collagen doesn't just rebuild cartilage, it strengthens bones, smooths skin, restores hair, and supports every structure in your body. It's not about turning back the clock. It's about giving time a reason to slow down. Now that you know what each powder can do, let's put it all together in one simple plan. A plan that works with your body's rhythm, not against it. Because real healing doesn't happen overnight. It happens layer by layer, month by month. So instead of rushing, you'll start small and build up gradually. Here's how. Month 1. Collagen peptides. This is your foundation. Take it every morning in your coffee, about 10 grams a day. It rebuilds cartilage, strengthens bones, and begins easing joint pain from the inside out. Give it time. This is where the groundwork happens. Month 2, add the mushroom blend. By now, your joints start to loosen. That's when you introduce the mushroom trio: lion's mane, cordyceps, and reishi. They help restore endurance, balance, and calm energy that lasts all day. It's like giving your body a fresh battery, steady power, no crash. Month 3, add turmeric with black pepper. Now it's time to fight the fire, inflammation. This combo protects the new tissue your body's rebuilding. It soothes stiffness, supports flexibility, and keeps you pain-free longer. Month 4, bring in Ceylon cinnamon and maca root. These two finish the job. They balance blood sugar, support circulation, and restore hormonal strength, helping your energy stay steady, your mood stable, your movements effortless. Each month builds on the last, like restoring a house from the inside out. Collagen rebuilds the walls, mushrooms reconnect the wiring, turmeric seals the cracks, And cinnamon with maca keeps the lights shining bright. By the end of 4 months, you're not just supplementing, you're retraining your body to move, heal, and feel young again. Because true recovery isn't a race, it's a steady rhythm between science, patience, and self-care. Before you go, take a moment and think, what's one simple change you could start tomorrow morning? Because sometimes, the smallest habits make the biggest difference. If this video gave you hope or taught you something new, please tap the like button. It tells YouTube to show this to more seniors who need it. And if you'd like more practical, science-based ways to stay strong, mobile, and independent as you age, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We share new health tips every single week, each one designed to help you live younger, longer. And in the comments below, tell us, which of these 5 powders are you most excited to try? We read every comment, and your story might just inspire someone else to begin theirs.